Hi guys, so I was inspired by Quickened and Morgan Joyce to do the tattoo collector's tag. I figured it would be a little bit of fun, so let's just get right on to it. So question number 1, do you consider yourself a tattoo collector? I do. Currently I only have 7 tattoos ranging from kind of fairly small to like a massive thigh piece, but I'm very much like into the collection aspect of tattoos. I definitely want a whole load more, and I'm only 22, I've got loads of time to get loads more. Question number 2, do you have a specific tattoo that turned you into a tattoo collector? Probably my second tattoo, which was my Shenron Dragon Ball Z thigh piece. It took a long time to do, and it was my first big tattoo. My first tattoo was like my foot, and it was quite small. But after I got my first big tattoo, I was very much like, I want to be covered in tattoos. I think that was like the turning point for me. Question number 3, what tattoo did you have to travel the furthest for? Where did you go? I've been fairly lucky in that most of my tattoos have been done in Glasgow. I did travel about an hour and 20 minutes up to Dundee to get my bird skull done. That's just because it was a bit of flash done by an apprentice up at the Dundee branch of Rock and Roll Tattoo. I looked at the flash and the Glasgow one and I didn't really want any of those, but then I saw the Dundee one and I specifically saw Andrew's work and I was like, I need this bird skull in my life. So I travelled all the way up to Dundee twice. Once to get it booked in because literally the girl in the queue in front of me for the flash got the same tattoo, so I had to book in and get a slightly different skull than what was advertised, so I had to go up like on a separate day, but that was fine. So I basically travelled up twice. Question number 4, where was the closest tattoo you travelled to? I actually walked literally across the street to get one of my tattoos when I lived up in Perth. There was literally a tattoo studio literally across the road from where my flat was, and I ended up getting my ribs done there. Question number 5, what tattoo artist has tattooed you the most? So I haven't been tattooed more than once by anyone in particular, but I have been tattooed by 2 of the artists at Oatsy Tattoos in Glasgow. That's probably my favourite shop to go to. They do a lot of custom work and they're fairly expensive, but I would trust them completely with all of my big pieces. I got my dragon done there. You can't really see with this dress, but his apprentice did the portrait on my arm, so I've been to Oatsy twice, and I definitely go back there to get big stuff. Question number 6, are there any tattoo artists you follow that you dream of getting tattooed by? Probably Ryan Ashley. I love her work. I've been following her stuff for a while, like even before Ink Master, and the black and grey intricate stuff is just so me. I really want a piece by her, maybe like something on my arm. Hopefully one day I'd be able to go and get something by her. Question number 7, name 2 tattoos that took the most sessions to complete. So the only tattoo that took more than 1 session was my thigh piece. It took 3 sessions to do. And that was kind of my fault. I could have probably done it in 2. What basically happened was, because I was a newbie, it was my second tattoo, I had it booked in for an all day and it was going to take all day, and I didn't know at the time that my tolerance for getting tattoos is about 3.5 hours max, so we got about 2.5 to 3 hours in. We got most of the line work done and I was like, listen, I don't think I can do another 3 or 4 hours on this. And that was fine. I waited like 6 months to get more money to get more done, and then it just took like another quick session to finish up little bits. And it was a little bit of a pain because it ended up costing more money because I'd originally booked in an all day, so I had to pay for most of that, but I kind of learned by doing from that kind of exactly what my tolerance was, so now I know. But yeah, that one took 3 sessions. Everything else I've luckily managed to do in 1 sitting. Question number 8, a tattoo that took the longest to heal / complete. Probably that would be my thigh piece, just because it was such a large tattoo. It's literally the whole outside of my thigh. It took 3 sessions over the course of maybe, I think, just over a year to do. Because I was in higher education and didn't have a job yet. I was kind of basically saving up a little bit of my SAS money each month to pay for it, so it took just over a year. because it was so big it took like the longest to heal. I've been fairly lucky, everything kind of heals really fast. Question number 9, do you have any tattoo artists that's become your friend through tattooing? I wouldn't say I have any that are like friends because of like my modelling and stuff. A lot of the tattoo artists that have worked on me end up following my stuff, and every time I bump into Martin, who did my thigh piece, or Amanda Fox, who did my arm, we get chatting and stuff, and they're always up for working on me again, and I'd totally be up for that. But as far as like being like friends, like no. I've got like a really small circle of friends and a lot of acquaintances just with what I do, so all of my tattoo artist friends are kind of more from the acquaintance circle. Question number 10, do you post pictures of your tattoos or not? I'm not averse to posting pictures of them. I try and post pictures of my tattoos, like, when I first get them, I'll try and post so like you still have my face in it, and then like if I'm doing modelling pictures and you see them, obviously you see them, but I kind of try not to take pictures where it's like just the tattoo, because then people can just Google it and just see what it is. I feel like if I can get a picture and my face is in it and people are like, oh, that's really cool, it kind of adds something to it instead of just like, boom, a picture of a tattoo. You can't tell who it is. I don't know, I'm just a bit funny about that. Not that I'm too concerned about people like stealing my tattoo ideas, but yeah. Question number 11, how do you react when someone asks to see your tattoo? Usually I'm kind of cool about it. If I'm wearing something where you can see my tattoos, because I don't have too many and because the majority of them are on my legs, usually people want to see my arm piece or my dragon. I'll just like lift up to show people my dragon because it goes a lot higher than people expect. And everyone always says it's really cool. I mean, if I'm in, I've been lucky, I've never had anyone like ask to see it while I've been in a rush or anything. It's always been kind of quite casual, and I'm always just like, yeah, I'll just show them off. I don't know what'll happen when I get like more tattoos and start going like further down my arms and stuff and like more visible, but right now it doesn't bother me because it doesn't happen all that often. Question number 12, when will your collection be finished? I'm actually not sure. I kind of keep flip-flopping on exactly how much I want to be covered in tattoos. I think when I look at other tattooed models that I admire, I love how covered Shelley Inferno is. I also love Servana Fox and how covered she is. I feel like somewhere around there is where I would stop. I don't know if I'd ever get as tattooed as someone like Lucy Logan, as much as I admire her aesthetic. I just don't think face tattoos would suit me. I'm also kind of not too sure about my neck and my hands, but I'd quite like to have quite a lot kind of on my body. I'm very much like, something that I find equally as beautiful as the tattoos is the space in between the tattoos, the pale space, because I'm like, as you can see, ghostly pale. It's kind of quite nice and like contrasty, so I don't know, I don't think I'd ever be like fully like full tattoo like suited up, you know. Question number 13, who do you tag? I hate these questions. I just tag everyone. I'm fucking lazy. Just, if you want to do this tag, fucking do it, like whatever. Anyway, that was my tattoo collector's tag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye bye.